Chad, just think, like none of this existed. Well, most of this didn't exist like 60 years ago.
Yeah.
So in the past 50 to 60 years, this was all built by Koreans with their sweat, their blood, and their tears. They worked hard, they worked their asses off, and they loved their country. They wanted the best for their children and their posterity, and they built this in 2 generations, essentially. 1-2 generations, like it's incredible. And now, think about all the minorities and like the idiots and the professional victims who complain constantly about my slavery, my past, oh, we can't do anything because of this systemic. Korea was literally war-torn and one of the poorest countries in the world 60 years ago.
Yeah, making excuses for why they suck still.
Yeah, they're like they are justifying and finding solace in their inadequacy and in their garbage state, like essentially. And that might be crass, but that's what it is. And unless you can either choose as a people or even a person to continue to live in squalor, in filth, to live off welfare, to game the system, to constantly be a professional victim, or you can band together, get some people together, and build society and civilization. So now where Korea went from one of the poorest countries in the world to one of the richest and most influential in the whole entire world. So, yeah. So that's what we gotta realize, Chad. This is what I wanna show you guys. Also, of course, the culture and the food and everything, but just want you guys to realize that Korea is a great nation with a great people, a resilient one. And the fact that it is dying so quickly with the birth rate, it is really sad. But there are things that we can learn from countries like Korea. People in America can learn from Korea. And then obviously Korea can learn from America too. In many ways it has, but yeah, this is like, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. Like, look at this. Look at all this. It's great. It's great, Chad. It's great.
Same here in Japan, it says Archer.
Yeah. And so even Japan, look at Nagasaki and Hiroshima. Okay, look how they're bustling. Look how they're thriving and prospering right now. They were literally nuked.
Flattened. Tokyo was burned to the ground.
Yeah, with bombs. It was bombed to the ground. Tokyo was bombed to the ground. Hiroshima, Nagasaki were literally nuked into oblivion. It was essentially akin to a genocide. I mean, it was just mass slaughter of people. Everything destroyed, everything people worked for. And then look at them now. Like the squalor, the poverty, the crime, the violence, the degeneracy, it's all a choice. It's all a choice. And you can either continue to live in that, or you can take a step back and say, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna tolerate that. We don't wanna live like that. We wanna live dignified lives, and we wanna build society, we wanna build civilization, and you go and do that. No one is stopping you. But there's certain groups of people who literally find peace and solace and meaning off of complaining about the misery. And that's all they do. That's all they do.
We all know those types of people that suck off the positive vibes, and they're just like vampires. And there's entire groups of people like that. Yeah. That have created a culture around it.
Exactly. That's why, like, sorry to say it, but like the black community is the way that it is today in America. They're still stuck in that. And then whenever there are good black leaders who come up and say, hey, let's live differently. Let's go prioritize school and stop committing crime and stop gangbanging and do all this degenerate stuff. They're called race traitors. Like, it's unbelievable, the kind of behaviors that are reinforced in certain communities. So we just gotta ascend. Chad, this is the year 2026. This is where we ascend. We ascend to greater heights. And Lord willing.
We've got a lot of plans, guys. A lot of things cooking in the background with Kangmin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not just content for his stream, but like just plans for media in general, and like taking back culture from Liberal snowflake idiots.
Literal snow. It's so funny though, because you see that chuds are winning because liberals are now like snowflakes, and they're like using Indian as an insult. It's like, you're playing our game now, which is great, because for so long conservatives played liberals games. But now
we have to be so sensitive.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh no, they're the true racists now. Or now it's like, like they're like making fun of people if they're foreigners masquerading as Americans. They're making fun of people if they're quote unquote too sensitive and calling them snowflakes. And so they're playing within our framework, which is good. This is what we want. When the Overton window shifts, the narrative has to shift. The language that we use shifts. And if they are using our language, then we're winning. We're winning. We just got to keep pressing.